Good afternoon, everyone, or good evening, actually. It's 5:22 here in Charlotte, North Carolina, talking to Ion Mitchell in Durham, North Carolina. He's a part of the Triangle Fatherhood. And today with the North Carolina PTA, I'm going to be talking to him in reference to the work that he's doing in his community and the work that he's doing with his kids and being able to be a great father, being able to be a great being able to be a great mentor in the community. So I welcome, and just tell us a little bit about yourself, and then we'll jump into the questions ASAP.
Great. Thanks for having me. I'm Ion Mitchell, as Dr. Ray has said, and I'm the founder of Triangle Fatherhood. And Triangle Fatherhood is a regional organization in North Carolina where we believe in responsible fatherhood. The Triangle actually represents present, active, and engaged fatherhood. We really feel there are a lot of good men doing some great work, and so we wanted to highlight that work. And right now we have a fatherhood coaching series. We have fatherhood curriculum and workshops, and we also host fatherhood events.
Gotcha. So for those who are looking at this, this is our second go around because I messed up the first time. I try to be transparent no matter what. So we're doing it again. So tell us a little bit about the Triangle and how the coaching piece goes together in reference to what you're doing. Yes.
Okay, great. So I started the organization in 2015 with a mission that I saw a lot of men doing great work, and on social media the reputation of fathers, especially African American fathers, is that we were not present. And if we were present, we were not involved. And I thought about all my friends, and I said, man, I know a lot of people that are doing some great work. And so we got together and we started hosting fatherhood events, and we did things that I think really affected our kids and us as well. There was a lot of reciprocity. As time moved along, we developed a curriculum and we started hosting some fatherhood workshops. And so we pitched it to different school systems and different organizations. And I think that was worthwhile. But now, most recently, we've been doing fatherhood coaching. And I say fatherhood coaching instead of fatherhood counseling because, we really are coaching men who may be having a hard time with fatherhood. Fatherhood, it appears easy on the outside. You just being there, but it's so much more than that. Being engaged in your child's life. And then if you've ever been absent from their life for any period of time, re-engaging with them and reuniting with them is tough on the child and the father. And we try to just help people just, to overcome some of those barriers and to create lasting memories for their kids.
So Ion, I got a question. So with Triangle Fatherhood, how can I get involved? So if I live in Durham, Raleigh, Cary, outside Johnston County, or somewhere around there, how can I get involved in Triangle Fatherhood?
Great. So if you want to get involved, we have a website, www.trianglefatherhood.org. We're also on Instagram, Facebook, at Triangle Fatherhood. So you can visit our website. We have a form that you can fill out for more information. If you're thinking about coaching another man, or if you think you are willing to be coached, either way you can access the information from the website. And I know you said you listed the cities in the Triangle, but actually we have a virtual coaching system now, so we can connect with people worldwide.
Gotcha. So as a man, sometimes my pride get in the way. As a man, I'm not doing this. I don't want to do this because they're gonna make me vulnerable, so that they can tap into me being weak. How do you address a gentleman like that? How do you get into that aspect of things?
Well, I try to make fatherhood as enjoyable. The practice of fatherhood is enjoyable as the practice of becoming a father. So for most men, we definitely enjoy that first part, but it's the day-to-day process that is a little bit more cumbersome. But for gentlemen, I totally understand. Being vulnerable is maybe not the manly thing to do. But what I try to help every man see is that the benefits that your child would receive from you being vulnerable just for a small period of time has long-lasting effects. I strongly feel that fathers create a bond for both male and female children. For men, I think they teach their male children a sense of accountability, and for their female children, I think they, definitely instill in them self-esteem and love. And so that accountability for men and young men, and that self-esteem and a sense of love for young women is powerful. And those things will affect them, well on into their adult life.
So you have how many children do you have?
So I have two children now. I have two girls. So I'm a girl dad. I have a 10-year-old and a 7-year-old.
All right. So tell me about your involvement in the school. Like, what are you doing within the school?
Okay. So actually, it was funny. This past year, for my 10-year-old, she was in fourth grade. I was the room parent, and also I'm a member of the parent teacher organization. The unique thing about the room parent is that in the entire school system, the elementary school, I was the only male room parent. So it was tons of females, and during our first orientation, everybody was looking at me like, wow, you're definitely an anomaly. But I just felt, I need to be involved. I wanted, the kids and the other teachers to see a male face, to see a father that, that was engaged with their child, during the school day. A good buddy of mine, Patrick Patterson, he says that schools are different when fathers are involved. And so I really, really believe that.
Yeah, Brother Patterson is part of the committee, so
Right.
hopefully we can get him on to do some online questioning. But yeah, he definitely is. He's definitely doing good work within the community. Let me ask you this: so Father's Day is coming up in this month, and that's kind of why we're trying to do these things. Tell me what just being a father means to you. Are you looking for a particular gift? Mother's Day, you have the flowers, you have the gifts and everything. Fathers, we get the tie, we get some old raggedy stuff that somebody came up with.
Well, actually, I'm gonna have to push back. I'm gonna have to push back on that a little bit because last year,
All right.
my wife and kids, they surprised me with my favorite grill, and so I got a nice Father's Day gift last year. I don't know what's gonna happen this year, but that was last year. But Father's Day, is very special to me because I remember growing up. There's only two things in life I wanted to be. One was a neurosurgeon, and I didn't reach that goal. But the other was a good dad. And so I really wanted, to be a good dad for my kids and to provide for them, just the sense of, love and care, something that I missed, with my father, and just being there as a support for them. So, Father's Day for a lot of men, it's time for them to kick back and relax or whatever. But, I always try to do something, active with my kids, or, just love on them, or just do something to let them know that, hey, I know you appreciate me, but I appreciate you so much more.
Gotcha. All right. Any questions for me? Yeah, for I am.
Well, yeah. So, with the North Carolina PTA, is there any fatherhood events or programs you all participating in for 2020? Or I know with COVID-19, things are a little different, but I was just wondering about that.
Yeah. So on June 27th, we will be having a seminar, symposium. Let me get the correct term. Symposium, where we'll have three speakers speaking in reference to male engagement. So we have a committee called Male Engagement, and we're always looking for men interested in getting involved as a man, just in general, as a mentor, as a father, however they can be involved in the student life. With brick and mortar school, we're looking at men who are, like you said, being part of a school, because that brings something different to the school. People's like, all right, we got some men joining in, and there's a little bit more. I'm not as quick to do something bad when I know men are walking around. Like,
Right.
hey. But so looking at opportunities to do that, and so we're looking for organizations like Triangle Fatherhood, and then the other organizations that we're working with, like Be Their Dads, All Pro Dads, Watchdog. They're kind of all doing the same thing within their space. And so, yeah, so that's where we are. That's what we're looking for with the North Carolina PTA. So we're looking for organizations like Triangle Fatherhood to be a North Star that we can follow in the Raleigh Durham Triangle, and now with the opportunity to be virtual, where you can kind of expose yourself to other areas of North Carolina and maybe outside of North Carolina. So definitely. Yeah, that's my call. That's my call right now, to make sure that I can provide those opportunities for organizations.
Well, Dr. Ray, I appreciate your leadership on this, and the North Carolina PTA answering the call for just ensuring that fathers are represented at schools and the community and home. Fathers really do make a big difference, and so me as a fatherhood organizer, I really appreciate the work that your organization is doing.
Thank you. So Ion, one more time, can you tell us where we can get more information about what you're doing, the work that you're doing? How can I follow you, love you, face you? Social media just throw me. I think
yeah, sure thing.
I have some other questions for you before we get. So
okay.
Tell me, and then I got 2 more questions for you.
All right. Once again, I'm Ion Mitchell, the founder of Triangle Fatherhood. We can be reached at www.trianglefatherhood.org. We're also on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter @ Triangle Fatherhood.
Gotcha. So I do have 2 questions for you, just because of where we are right now in our current state. So we have the pandemic, and at the same time, we are talking about George Floyd from Minnesota and his passing. How are you adjusting as a father with those 2 particular things that we're working with right now in our communities?
I mean, honestly, it's been a roller coaster of emotions, because you start out with the pandemic and COVID-19, and you're like, man, I just got to keep my family safe. I've got to be there for them. If they need something, I'm gonna be the one to go out and get it. And then with the tension and the unrest and the unemployment and uncertainty around COVID-19, that's followed up with the George Floyd killing, and so that's it's creating a powder keg for the American society. I am concerned because we are young people will lead the fight, but at the same time, the country is changing. Good thing is that it's changing for the better. Okay. Fortunately, it did take a perilous times like this, like 2020, for a lot of change to take place. But I am optimistic and hopeful. A lot of my friends, we've talked about the current state of affairs, and so I really feel a sense of not just urgency, but that some roots are definitely taking place for a strong foundation for the future.
All right. Thank you. Again, we tried this the first time. I messed up, and so we're doing it again. We did do an Eagle Pride the first time. We're gonna do the Eagle again, because I'm gonna send it somewhere to where some central people can read it.
Okay.
So, Ion, thank you for joining me today.
All right.
If anybody have any questions, you have his information, please shoot some kind of contact information to him, so that you and him can have a conversation in reference to the work that he's doing with Triangle Fatherhood, and just being a man and a mentor for our next generation. So I thank you so much. I appreciate it. If you have anything else, let me know. If not, I'm going to close it out tonight.
Well, I thank you very much, and we'll take care. Thank you.
Thank you.